What is up, YouTube? That's here. I'm just going to be bringing you guys a quick little video talking about my thoughts on the recent Ash-Greninja that comes out in the Pokemon Sun and Moon demo. Now this thing has the ability Battle Bond, which is going to let it gain a ton of offensive stats after it gets a KO on an opposing Pokemon. So we can see its stats on the left hand side here. It's going to gain 50 base in the attack, 50 base in the special attack, and then 10 base in speed. So this is really strong, but I'm actually going to talk about why I think this Pokemon is going to suck, and why it's actually just better to run a regular Protein Greninja if you're just going to run a Greninja at all, which you probably shouldn't be doing, at least in VGC. So yeah, these stats are amazing. You know, it's just gaining like 110 base stats on top of its already pretty decent stats. But the way Battle Bond works, that's its ability, is you only get these stats after you KO a Pokemon. So sure, in singles, you know, that's going to be fine. I'm trying to cover both singles and VGC in this, but yeah, in singles that's going to be fine. You send it in, you get a revenge kill, you get all these stats, and I'm sure this guy's probably going to be uber, similar to how Protein Greninja is. But in doubles, you know, you got to pick up a KO something. You got to like KO someone, which is already kind of hard for Greninja to do because in doubles things are very bulky, and Greninja's base stats are hang out around the like 100 level, so they're not picking up KOs unless you're hitting for 4 times super effective moves. So it's really hard to get that first KO, and then not only do you need to get the KO, you have to stay on the board and not get KO'd by its partner, not like, you know, take life orb damage or something weird. You have to stay on the board, similar to how Moxie works. And we're going to be comparing this ability to Moxie as I continue to talk about this. And the fact that Greninja has to stay on the board to receive these stats, and he doesn't receive any defensive stats, makes it just kind of not that great. I mean, sure, it's going to be cool, but I don't even think it would be even viable at all. Like maybe in like a Rage Powder team, like Follow Me type strat, but I still just don't think this Pokemon has the potential to pick up those big KOs in a VGC setting. So one thing I want to talk about, I'm going to show you guys another image that pretty much gave me the idea for this video. It's going to be right here. Everyone's talking about Ash-Greninja's base stats, and these stats are only after it knocks something out. And I want to show Salamance's after it gets a Moxie proc. You can see Salamance's attacks goes all the way up to 228, and people don't think that's broken. And look at all Salamance's other stats. It has a higher base HP, a higher base defense, a higher base special defense, and a speed stat that is definitely high enough, especially in a VGC setting. So in the end, Ash-Greninja is just a regular Greninja with a significantly worse version of Moxie. That is exactly the way I want to talk about this. Battle Bond gives a smaller boost than Moxie, 34% boost to attack and 30% boost to special attack. I don't know if that last part's right. I think it just gets a... No, wait, it's right. It's right. I was looking at what they were before, but no, that is correct. And then the boost can only be activated once. That is like the worst thing. If this continued to stack, dude, this Pokemon would be busted in like any format, because if you get one KO, I guess, and you could continue to stack it, then people would be able to make teams around it. As it stands right now, there's no real reason to make your team around this Pokemon, at least in VGC. Like sure, like Amoonguss Greninja, if let's say those two Pokemon are legal next season, yeah, that might be a cool core, but remember, you don't have Protein anymore. So, you know, there's no use to, like, Ice Beam probably won't KO anything unless it's 4 times effective. Gunk Shot's not really an option because, you know, you don't stab it anymore. And you pretty much left with like Dark Pulse and Scald or Hydro Pump, and sure, those are strong moves, but your opponent's not just gonna let you use that on them. They're gonna protect bait you and KO like your Amoonguss or your Greninja with their partner. That's how doubles works. And because this Pokemon is like locked into that single target moveset, I think Greninja's really gonna struggle. And at the end of this, it says it's pretty much always worse than a regular Protein Greninja. Now, this is what I think is going to happen. Similar to how this happened, I think, in Gen 5 with Chandelure previously having Shadow Tag and then changing its ability to, is it Infiltrator or something? I think Game Freak's actually going to take away Protein. I think they're going to take Protein away and make Battle Bond the actual ability, like Greninja's hidden ability. I think that's what they're going to do, and if they do that, I think that's pretty cool. I think Protein is a bit overpowered in singles, and like I said, for doubles, none of this stuff really matters. This Pokemon's probably not going to get used. It might not even be legal because it probably won't even be in the decks, but you know, if they make Battle Bond the hidden ability, I guess that's pretty much what I think. I don't really know what to think, because while Battle Bond is pretty good, it's not nearly as good as Protein, because Protein let Greninja, you know, be able to cover everything. You know, you could put Low Kick on it, you could put Gunk Shot on it, become a very cool mix sweeper. And Battle Bond, while it is cool, it's just not that. So that's a cool theory that I have. I think that there's definitely potential for this Pokemon. It's going to be great in singles, but in doubles, I really don't think it's going to cut it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I want to know what you guys think about this Ash-Greninja. And if you guys think it's broken, if you guys think it's really good, let me know why. But this is pretty much what I'm going to think about this Pokemon until someone proves me wrong. So let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.